All right, we are live and back for another video. My name is International Carl, doing another video for you. This one, we're going to talk about life in the UK, what's going on right now. Man, if I can put it into 3 words for you, it'd be easy. Strike, strike, and strike. I kind of sound like that American lady who's, but that's on another topic. But hey, this is your first time to my channel. Thank you and welcome here. Let's get into it. I wanted to share with you guys kind of like what's going on in my day-to-day life here in the UK because, as you know, I'm International Carl. I like to do a lot of travel, and man, what I'm seeing going on here, I feel like I've been teleported to France for some reason. Like there are just strikes going on everywhere. It doesn't matter where you look. I mean, if I pull up this article here from the Daily Mail, you will see that there are strikes going on everywhere. A general strike in all but name. No trains, no post. Heck, I've noticed that there's been no post. And everybody gets mail. And it's bad if I can notice that the postman has not come by in like a week and a half. I think maybe 2 weeks I haven't seen any post. No nurses, no paramedics. I mean, that's what they're saying is going on. So chaos for Christmas. Are you going to be able to get your packages? Better, since everybody shops online, are we going to be able to get that? I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. Now it's up to the UK Prime Minister. Let's see what he can get into because this is kind of crazy, Now, I'm affected by it. I'm certain you're affected by it. The rail strikes. That really bothers me. I can tell you, for example, for me, recently I had to go down to London, and that was just chaotic. I'm talking, I had to look at trains all over in the East Midlands. I couldn't get out from Derby. I couldn't get out from East Midlands Parkway. I couldn't get out from Birmingham or Lichfield. I mean, I just was trying every way to get down to London. And I must have tried all these stations until I was able to find a station that would actually get me down to London without taking a 16-hour journey. I kid you not. There was one ticket that they were advertising. It literally was 16 hours to get from the East Midlands in the Derby area all the way down to London. So just crazy, crazy. I mean, am I a Labour? Am I conservative? Am I for the Tories? Am I for Labour? I'm not for necessarily either one. I mean, I don't want to get political on it, but what I am for is competent government. That's what I'm all for. So we got this new, oh yes, and border force strikes in particular will be a problematic for all supply chain delays. That's a really good point. Saying has just dropped this this comment here that border force strikes will be problematic for all involved, and it's going to be a problem for me. I deal in supply chain. I work in supply chain procurement. Those are kind of like my skill sets, and getting stuff from one place to another. God forbid trying to travel out of London or any airport for that matter this Christmas season. If the border force isn't there, you're talking queues going to be way out the door. So I wouldn't be looking forward to that. I don't know. It's just not something I personally am looking forward to. I mean, it's going to be pretty chaotic. We'll see what they get. We'll see what they do. But, you can tell by the background here. There's the union boss right there, right there, who's striking and putting up a good fight to the government about getting fair pay, fair wages for his representative. I mean, the media is going to always torture labor unions, but that's fine. Got the prime minister behind me, Rishi Sunak. And oh, man, you guys know, especially my longtime followers know that I have a major gripe with these guys right here, the border force, the UK border force. I like to call them liberty violators. They take lots of liberty and will use any information you say as prime evidence and justification to stop you from coming into the United Kingdom. So then look what we got right here. We got nurses striking. And apparently, look at this calendar that's right here that I'm pointing to on the screen here. These are like all the strikes that are going to be taking place between now and Christmas. It is going to be tough sledding. to say the least, guys. Let's see. We got another comment here. I'm doing additional Xmas holiday supply shopping. Yes, yes. However, given that I'm American, I will have to go with saying on this one. Jude, as I should say. Jude, as I say. TSA is worse than the Border Force. I will agree wholeheartedly that the United States Border Force is atrocious. You got to realize these are the people that you first see and they welcome you to your country. So I will give you that. The U.S. Border Force can be very forceful. And what's funny is the UK Border Force, they always say that to me. Now imagine if I was coming through your country, could I behave and act like this? I say, well, guess what? I'm not coming through your country. I'm in the United Kingdom. But that's neither here nor there. So, we need to batten down the hatches. These strikes are going to start having an impact, and we're going to see them everywhere. They're not going away anytime soon. And if you ask me, it's up to that man right there on the screen, right behind me, to sort it out. You're paid the quote unquote big bucks. You wanted this job, and it comes with all the problems. The buck, as we say in America, stops with you, not with me. Not with this gentleman here, not with whoever's their trade union rep is, and not even with their trade union. It stops right there. Rishi Sunak. Let me get you a good view. That is who the problem is. That who has to solve it. That's who has to go. You got high inflation right here. Hey, we got sit and spin. Hey, you're here. Welcome. You've missed my last live. It was just a quick test of this new software that I'm using called StreamYard. So hoping you guys enjoy that. Let's see some of these things. Tory rule and strikes go hand in hand. Now, that's a good one. Now, because if I remember, the pictures that I used to see on the TV or the telly is the coal miner strike back in the day with Margaret Thatcher. Now, I was a kid. I probably wasn't even born, to be honest. But I do know, since I've lived here, I've seen that type of those pictures. And so I recognize it was Tory rule. They are, I guess, looked upon in this country as anti-labor. I don't know. I don't think they are. I don't know if they are, but I think that's kind of the view that I see. What else did we get from sit? The miners strike way back when. Exactly the point that I was just saying. Exactly the point. But yeah, if I have to sum up this Christmas season in 3 words, it's very simple. Strike, and strike. They're going on everywhere. And it's scary time, especially if the paramedics or the nurses, because as they said in one of the articles, the nurses, what did they get? They just got hand claps. Well, that was great. It was a great gesture during the pandemic. I stood out there and clapped. Everybody stood out there and clapped that I knew. And it was well-deserved for what they did. But at the same time, we all are living and dealing with the cost of living crisis. It said, Sit and Spin says, yep, the worst thing the Tories ever brought, it was demarcation. Demarcation? Hopefully I'm saying it right. I think that's the word. They brought demarcation. I'm not sure if I understand what demarcation is or how you're trying to use it here. Maybe you can tell me. Educate me a little bit, please. So yeah, I wanted to just kind of go live, talk about it a little bit. Let's get into this article here. As it says, a general strike, all but name. No trains, no post, nurses, paramedics refusing to treat the sick. Now airport chaos, staff kill off Christmas holidays, getaways. Now, one thing Brits love to do is leave this island for some reason. So what's that? Everybody got to stay home. So will he get a grip? This is, you got to realize, the Daily Mail. The Daily Mail is a Tory paper. And if this is what they're going to put on the front page, it's bad. The Public and Commercial Service PCS union said arrival staff at Heathrow, Gatwick, Birmingham, Manchester, Glasgow will strike from December 23rd through the 26th and on December 28th. Oh my goodness. And best believe that means prior to these days, there's going to be walkouts, sick outs. They're going to be massive queues trying to come in and out of this country. Oh my goodness, it's going to be terrible. And then what did they say? that tonight the RMT union warned that a resolution to the ongoing rail dispute is further away following government intervention, as it confirmed that planned strikes and tens of thousands of rail workers later this month and early January are going to go ahead. Wow. There he is. What's his name? His name is Mick. Mick Lynch. What a name. What a name. RMT, they striking. I mean, the strikes are just about to go. Let's see if Rishi Sunak is up. Man, here they go right here. Man, look at these liberty violators here, as I like to call them, the UK border force. I stand with all the people striking in this cost of living crisis. I stand with all of them. You know, I got to be totally honest with you. I stand with them all because they got to get their money. Everybody, the problem with inflation, especially high inflation, everybody is cognizant of it. Everybody. Nobody really was doing all these strikes when inflation was 1%, 2%, because it didn't bother you as much. But when you're seeing 10% inflation, you know, inflation higher than 1981 rate, you know, you have to go back some 41 years. Everybody's aware of it. When you're seeing real world expenses like your milk, your bread, your fuel, your heat, your gas, your electric, all of that going up more than 10%, going up 50 and 100% in some cases. Mine went up over 100%, doubled. So yeah, everybody becomes aware of it. And then everybody wants to get paid. So, you know, where does the buck stop? There we go. We got a comment here from Sparky, the Magic Piano. He says, yep, sad but true, mate. Not sure what I said, but sad but true. Let's see. We got another comment here from Sit and Spin. It's set in stone. One tradesman can't do another tradesman job, no matter how small. It's had a huge ripple effect that so many aren't aware of. Yes. Let's see some more comments. The whole damn country should walk out. Every single blue collar worker should walk right out and go home. You know, I think there is a place for this type of sentiment, and I think right now, it's because the inflation is running so high. It's running rampant, not just in this country, in my home country, the U.S., all over. You know, and the question I always ask everybody whenever we start talking inflation, it all boils down to the same thing. It always boils down to the same thing. Because in America, they like to blame Joe Biden. And I say, if every country is having high inflation, it can't just be down to one man. And it can't be just down to Ukraine, you know, the war in Ukraine. It can't be. Because why is India having high inflation? If they're the ones actually purchasing Russian oil at a high discount. So it can't just be A, Joe Biden, and B, it can't just be the war in Ukraine and Russian oil. There's something else afoot here. I had quite put my finger on it, but there's more going on. Let's see here. Sang says border force strikes on December 23rd and 26th, and now 28th to the 30th. Now, wow, that's going to be terrible. Yes, I encourage my NHS mates to vote yes for a strike. I'm behind them 100%. I'm clapping, 3 claps for that, for the NHS workers. I mean, they've done miracles. They worked their butts off during the pandemic, and now it's time to get paid, for sure. But that means everybody's taxes rises, though. Let's see here. If government gives inflation increase across the board, though, it'll fuel inflation also. So a balance has to be found. That is the problem. Somebody has to lose in the war of inflation. That's just how our economies work. Somebody's losing for others to win. But those that we believe are losing, those are the people doing jobs that those over at a different type of social economic status, I guess I'll put it, won't do those jobs. Because the one thing that bothers me in the UK is I'm hearing the same rhetoric from Nigel Farage and his UKIP crew about migrants coming over here taking British jobs. In America, I used to hear that all the time. And it was always Mexicans coming here taking our jobs. Let's be clear. There's not a person born in the United Kingdom who's either second, third, fifth, 10th generation or forever generation that is growing up right now to want to go work and pick and do manual labor on a farm. Just ain't happening. That's not what people go to school for. It's not going to happen. What people are missing, the Tories have increased so high that people are angry. The next Tory step is to decrease prices to the prices that Tories actually want. We can't have deflation. Deflation is probably even worse than inflation, and people need to be aware of that. It sounds good to see prices going down. We like it, but they can't go down too much because then you'll have deflation. Deflation is, it's a bad thing. You wouldn't like to see it. Trust me. Yes, inflation will next decrease to the cost Tories want to spend. We said that. Global inflation has been driven by the COVID shutdown. It's known as supply side inflation. I will agree that there's supply chain issues, and that's what's been driving up inflation. That is the main contributing factor I will give you is the COVID impact. We saw that in lumber. Lumber went through the roof in building houses. And now you're seeing lumber come right back down to reality. So yes. It's always the wrong people who lose. Agree. Here we go. We have Sparky the Magic Piano. Do you even play the piano, Sparky? I want to know. Gotta go. Gotta screaming baby. I'll catch you with you on a later video. No problem, Sparky. Thank you. So yes, global shortages of silica, creating, chip shortages, everything shortages. I get it. I get it. But let's see. We got to batten down the hatches here. It's going to be a tough ride here for Christmas time here. And yeah, I'm hoping we can make it through it. That's why it's a magic piano. Because he can't play the piano, right? So Sparky the Magic Piano, he just plugs it in, presses play, and looks like he's playing a little jazz flute. I get it. Yeah, so let's get ready. Christmas is coming. And by the looks of it, it is going to be chaotic. It is going to be chaotic, and I'm wishing everybody well. So I'm going to sign this live video off. For more like that, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get back to talking. Hit me in the comment section below. We'll interact with that, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace. Oh, and see you later, Sit and Spin. Okay, Sit and Spin. Before I sign off, you want to? I'm waiting. I hear it. I see the wait. I'm not going to end it yet. Not yet. Got it. This is extra time. This is just for you. Let's chat. I'm not leaving just yet. I got a request to stay. So I got to wait. I'm waiting. So she wants to pick my brain. Let's go. There's not much in it. There's a lot of cobwebs. Let me get the cobwebs out. Since we're live, we can do this. Your telescope upgrade. Let's pull up this telescope. Your telescope upgrade, 180. Man, sounds Russian. Man, I don't even know if I can speak English now. Maksutov, the 180 millimeter telescope. What about it? Kind of liking this stream software. Let's see here. Problem. I'm in a wheelchair. Yes, I understand that. So tripods aren't the greatest. I need ideas of how to make a wheelable tripod that's motorized. How to make. So now you want my engineering brain. Let's see here. How to make a wheelchair that is tripod. I need to pull up. Can you write a link in this comment to where I can see what this tripod looks like? That'll help since we're in overtime here. 100 millimeter. What is it called? It is called you called it a 100 and electric height adjustment. Whew. But see, the question is, anything is possible with a budget. The question is what the budget is. That's what I would say. When it comes to construction, it's always down to the budget because anything is possible. It's always budget required. But let me find telescope. on wheels that is electric. So I can see what one looks like. That's 180 millimeters. Sky Watcher Sky Max. Let me pull that up real quick. Let's do that. It's called the Sky Watcher Sky Max. Okay, let's go to that. Sky Watcher Sky Max, 180 millimeter. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Okay. Is that being shown? I don't think that's being shown. So it's something like this. It looks like this one here. Yes? Is that what it looks like? Hey guys, Speedy Thunder, how are we doing? We're in a bit of overtime here. We were talking about inflation and strikes and stuff like that. So Sit and Spin, a longtime follower of the channel, has asked to pick my brain on a problem of hers. So trying to help her with a project. So let's see if we can come up with a solution. So height adjustment, Skywatcher Max. She says, cheap as possible. My best idea now, a hydraulic dolly. Now, I was thinking hydraulic. Well, I wasn't thinking hydraulic. I was thinking kind of like, you know, those liftable desks. They're not necessarily hydraulic. They can work on air pressure. It's a beast. Yes, that thing. It's a catadip trick. It folds the light, which is why my scissors are so compact. Yes. So we're in a bit of overtime here, trying to help out Jude with some ideas of how to pick this up. How to look at this thing. See, does it take me to the website? Ooh, that thing is a beast. Wow, that's pretty cool. How can we help you with this? Some ideas. Wow. How to make it electric? Because I was thinking you could put it on some, get it on a tripod and put some caster wheels on the bottom. So that way it could just move around on a tripod. I thought that would be easier if it was on a tripod. But I'm not too sure. I'm going to have a think about it. And I will get back to you on that. So I'm going to, where's a pen at? I'm going to have a think about it. And give me a couple days. I need a pen. 1 second. 1 second. Where's the pen at? 1 second. All right. I'm back. Got a pen. This is just for you. So I'm gonna come up with some ideas for you. Let's see here. It's called the Sky. So I'm gonna try to see what we can do. Skywatcher, Sky Max, portable. All right. So I'm gonna do that. I was just getting ready to end the stream, but now we got 6 people on the stream. So now I don't want to end the stream. Let's see. We got VC here. Hey, VC, welcome back. Pen, so old school. Well, I got a pencil. That's all I could find. I will try to see what I can look up and find and come up with some ideas. You want it motorized. You want it portable, clearly, and it needs to be wheelchair friendly. Let's see. So maybe we get back to the stream. Maybe we get back to the topic at hand, the rail strikes, the strikes that are getting ready to take place. Who's all here? Any questions, any comments? We got a bunch of people here. Hit that like button on the video. That always helps. Hey, Carl. Hey, BC. Hey, all. Again, I'm trying out this StreamYard. I hope you guys like that. I can put your comments like, oop, I got to remember to do that. I hope you like that and put your comment like right there on the screen. Live. Boom. Here we go. Another idea for Christmas presents for the girls. Fiber caster. Man, let's see here. It's called a Faber Castell Polychromos pencils. Have a look. So you have random sketches. Okay. Okay. Hmm. I will I will reach out to a friend of mine actually who is also in a wheelchair and see if I can pick his brain. He's also an engineer, so I'm gonna pick his brain. See some of his ideas. Who's all there? We got 4 people. I know we got Sit and Spin. I know we got VC. Who's all there? I know it's kind of late. It's 11:30. I know it's 11:30. I normally don't go this late, but you gotta realize and be clear. I work 7 days a week, so I go to bed every night at like 2:30. Just about every night I go to bed about 2:30, and then I wake up 6:30 every morning. Every morning, 7 days a week. No rest for the wicked. I mean, sometimes I get a lie in. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I get a lie in. So, a using an RC motor for the height adjustment. This isn't just a solution for me, but for every astronomer who sold their gear due to rotator cuff injuries. Interesting. Now, if I'm not wrong, did you get in a car accident? That's how you ended up in the wheelchair? Or were you born always needing to use a wheelchair? Yeah, I don't. Well, VC, you coming from traveling overseas, so I can understand why you're still up. But yeah, I never come on this late, but I'm always up this late because I wish I could show you my desk. I mean, there's like papers everywhere, stuff everywhere because I'm always up. I don't go to bed till late. So I still got another 2 hours, but then I'll be up at 6. I was hit by a car. Yeah, 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 yeah. I remember you saying that. Your pelvis turning head. Uh-oh, Speedy Thunder is back. Yep, I'm still here just listening. I love conversation that I can just watch, etc. I feel like it's best to hear people perspective on politics and other things instead of turning on the TV. Thank you for joining me. I haven't seen you on the channel too often, so I appreciate it. I got a couple of followers that usually I get into really good conversations like Sit and Spin here and VC, Jude are saying, so, welcome to the channel. Hope you hit the subscribe button. Hope you like. We just get into random conversations. I try to be apolitical and just give my view. I don't, they'll know I don't really get into too much politics on things. But man, I have it out for these guys though, the border force. So watch on my page, go look, and you can see why I have an issue with these guys. Go watch. It's on my page. But yeah, man, the rail strikes, I've been impacted by it twice now. I got to go back down to London on Tuesday, possibly. I'm supposed to have court on Tuesday. So I'm hoping I might have to go on Monday just to get down there to stay, just so I can go to court on Tuesday. So I'm hoping that'll work itself out because man, it's so hard to get on a train without having to be on a train. It's going to take 16 hours to get to London. Ain't no way. Like one time I had to drive. Last time I had to drive, which was only, what's today? Wednesday? So yeah, the other day, Tuesday, I had to drive down. So you are a survivor of you really, really testing my English here. So you survived a hempelvectomy. Wow, you've had your hip taken out? Like a vasectomy is like when you get something removed or clipped. So you had that? Indeed, I will appreciate that. Wow. My injury makes up less than 5% of RTAs, road traffic accidents. I believe less than that survive it. My surgeon was asked how he managed to save me. He said, I improvised. Wow, that's insane. Glad to have you here with the living. Like some bloke played Tetris with my organs and nurse hammered them along. Wow, crazy. Wow. Am I going to the gym? VC, I don't have time to go to the gym. I wish I could go to the gym. But it'd be a great place to go. As I've said in my previous live video that I had earlier today, You know, I've been going through a heap of depression. Been, you know, and I haven't been in a good place mentally. And so that's why I haven't gone live. That's why I have these conversations recently, just because I've been struggling on a personal level. I'm fighting my way through it like anybody else. And I'm just getting help. That's all I can say. You know, many a nights, up all night. So it's going to be another night of 2, 3 in the morning for me. My sacrum, butt cheek, right hip, and right leg were torn off. Wow, you don't even have your right leg. How fast was this person driving to hit you? It sounds very sad. Yes, I do have you guys. I really do. I appreciate that. How fast was this person going to hit you, to put you in a wheelchair? It's pretty scary. Man, we're getting more followers, more likes. Hit that like button. Man, 80 miles per hour. Oof. Okay. Okay. Got it. Clipped your hip. Man. Man. Scary stuff. Scary, scary stuff. So yeah, we got strikes going on in the UK, left, right, and center. And I don't know about you. I've said it before. I think I said it earlier in this video. I am noticing that the postman is nowhere to be seen. You tell me if you've seen any post. I haven't seen any post. You have gnarly scars. I bet. That must be a sight to see. Must be a sight to see. Let's see what VC says. Yes, but it will release good stuff in your system. That's why I mentioned it, like your night walks. Plus, while exercising, your brain isn't going round and round. Like I just went on a night walk. I literally, before I came and went live here, I literally spent the last hour walking around. So what time is it now? 11:45. I got an incoming call on my phone. I'm not sure who's calling. The problem is I'm using the phone. It's probably my dad. So I did an hour walk just about an hour ago at 10 o'clock. So about 10:30, I did a walk for about an hour outside. It's freezing out there. Okay, makes sense. I mean, you have a positive energy about you, and that's what I love. I love it. I love it. I love that. Let me star this. Click. I wish I knew how to make these things like just pop up on the screen. It'd be pretty cool. I can have a private chat. How do you have a private chat with somebody? No. How do you do it? Oh, interesting. Where is up here? Please let me know. Where is up here? I'm assuming Scotland somewhere, but where is up here? Please let me know. I don't know necessarily where up there is. I just know here in the Midlands, in the East Midlands, and the Derbyshire area, it's absolutely freezing outside. It's like 0 degrees out there. I am freezing. Let's see. I've been making my cat sleep on my toe. That's funny, man. That's funny. That's funny. County Durham. You know what? I don't even know. So you must have one of them Yorkshire accents. Let's. What's funny is, let's do this. I've never been to County Durham. Where is County Durham? Where is that? Let's see here. Put on a map. Ah, you way up here. Oh, man, you like right next to Scotland. I can like see the border. Wow, you way up there. What else is in? I've never been up there. I bet you it's absolutely freezing. Okay. Okay. County Durham. County Durham. I bet you it's absolutely freezing up there. Absolutely. I got to see more of England. I got to get out more. Let's see here what we got. I have a waterside, a Wareside accent. Say your life affirming mantra over and over to get mind off ease. Yes, yes, VC. Yes, VC. It's funny, man. Talking to you guys. You know, I miss going live. I need to do it more. I'll probably go live tomorrow if I can find time. I got to look at my schedule. I'll probably go live, you know, talk some more. Maybe we'll get the rest of the gang together. um, and I can talk because it's really therapeutic. I go on these night walks. I just did an hour to clear my thoughts, and it made me want to go live just to talk about what's going on here in the UK, life in the UK. It's tough. It's tough for everybody. And mm, one point I always try to make, I'm just like everybody else. I'm human too. And but this guy here, let's put him on the screen. That guy, he got some problems to solve. He got a lot of problems to solve. And this strike, Bimish Love. What the heck is Bimish Love? Best chippy is at Bimish. That's hilarious. Yeah, maybe you know what, VC. I think I'm gonna try to get to the gym tomorrow. I think it's what I'm gonna do. I think I need to do that. Talking, because I've been doing a lot of talking this week. The last 7 days, I've been doing a lot of talking, and I think I will do that. Who else is here? Say chat. Where happened to my new guy on the channel? I know the Sparky Piano guy went, but Speedy Thunder. What a name, Speedy Thunder, though. Why Speedy Thunder? What is the reason for Speedy Thunder? Talking is good, but what matters is what you talk about. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to. And what's funny is you say that, right? And I'm a YouTuber, as they say, and I got to try to make conversation with you guys. That's what I do is talk. That's what I do is talk. I come on here and I talk to you guys. So it's always funny trying to keep the conversation moving to figure out something to talk about. See, what I need to do right now is I need to get some tea in me. So let me put the kettle on real quick and we will be right back. All right, kettle is on. Kettle is brewing. Who's there? Mic check. Sound 1, 2. Speedy Thunder's there. He's back. Let's see what he had to say. Well, I used to run track back in high school, and friends of mine said I was the fastest Thunder, so I decided to call myself that. Now that's hilarious. So if you're using the term high school, are you from America? Where are you from, Speedy Thunder? Now, where are you from? If you use the word high school. Let's get everybody involved in the conversation. Hit that like button. Everybody smash the like button. I got to remember to say that when I go live. Smash the like button. Ah, indeed. Indeed. Now, what's funny is one of my frat brothers uses the term indeed, but he would never describe himself as Speedy. So, where about in America? What state? Uh-oh, I can hear the tea. So let me go pour a cup. The kettle's just gone. Be right back. back. So repeat that. You're from Missouri. I think I must have had you on the channel before because I think I said my kinfolk are from Kansas City, Missouri, Dalton, Raytown, all that kind of stuff, you know. And I was supposed to be there last weekend for a funeral, but I couldn't make it. Man, Kansas City. What we got here? Yeah. Gotta get this tea in me, man. I took Yorkshire tea by request to St. Kitts dismiss. Good strong brew. This is just this is puka. Some puka tea. I think it's, it's an organic nighttime tea. Because at some point I got to get sleepy, but I stay up all night. So yeah. Is it snowing in Kansas City yet, or Missouri, in the Kansas area? I'm curious about that. It's interesting, this whole YouTube concept. Since I've been doing this YouTube, it's interesting because you end up having people on your channel I've had people from Australia. I've had people from like South Africa, and it's just like, it's interesting that you can reach like so many people. Now, I never have like 1,000 people on my channel, but you end up reaching people from all over. And it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. You get into these conversations with people, but you got snow in the forecast. So not yet. That's good. That's good. That's good. It's funny. I was watching a YouTube this morning. Actually, when I woke up, for some reason, YouTube recommended it to me. It was some guy in, I want to say Buffalo, New York. I want to say Buffalo. And he had a driveway with a heating element. And I just was watching it, like when the snow came in and watching it melted off. I thought, man, now that is what I would have if I lived in a place that had snow on the ground. I'd have to have a heating element in my driveway so I don't have to, sweep all that snow every time it has a snowstorm. Man, this is hot, boy. Yorkshire tea only allowed by yours. So one of these days I'm going to get up to the Northeast. I'm not coming anytime soon because it's wintertime. But maybe in the spring, I'll make my way up to the Northeast and I'm going to come have me a cup of tea. Some Yorkshire tea, proper tea, right? Mm. Mm. What's everybody doing up so late? I'm a night owl, so in America, he's what, 5 hours behind, so I can understand why he's up. What the rest of you lot doing up? It's 11. It's midnight. It's literally the next day in 5 minutes. So, throat hurts, man. My cups will put hair on your chest. Absolute depth. No light gets in. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of hair, but for some reason I got this man fur on the middle of my chest. I hate it. That's right. You do novels. Yes. I remember that. What else? Now, that's what we could talk about. What about the royals? What about Harry and Meghan and their thing? Ooh, that's kind of kicking up a stink here in the UK. Isn't that what that's doing? It's yeah, people are getting into some feelings real quick about that. Let's see. Let's pull that up. Harry and Meghan. Netflix series. Let's talk about that. Has anybody seen it? I haven't seen it. It's supposed to come out today, I think. That was supposed to come out today or tomorrow. Today being the 8th of December in 3 minutes. Right? So we got Harry and Meghan. Now let me be straight up. I love Harry and Meghan. I'm a huge fan of Harry and Meghan. I'm not a big royal fan. Let's just be clear about that. We can just not a big royal fan. But I am a major fan of Harry and Meghan. Always will be. Nothing has changed my mind. Nothing. Nothing has changed my mind. Big, big, big fan of Harry and Meghan. Yes, what happened to them? I think Meghan must have sneezed the wrong way. If she sneezes, the media goes crazy. They go crazy. Now, I didn't say I like royals. I said I like Meghan, Harry, and Meghan. And the whole royal thing is just who they happen to be. But I like them. I think Harry's the only one who comes across as a normal human being. That's my view on it. Harry's the only one that comes across as being normal. Harry Mega and their traumatic images. Yeah. Yeah, VC, I'm the same. I don't think I'm gonna watch the show. I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't think I'm gonna watch it just because like I don't watch The Crown. I watched the first series of The Crown, like series one, but I ain't watched it since. I did enjoy The Crown to beginning, but now I don't want to. I don't watch it anymore. But I doubt I'll watch this. Not because I don't like them, just because I'm just too busy. I got stuff going on, man. My life is crazy and hectic right now. Mm. Oh man, I need this tea. My throat is hurting. So yeah, we'll see what happens with Harry and Meg. Boom. Let's go to that. Let's see. My time is either in purple haze during winters or my oxycodone dose increases or I'm writing filth. I'm dying to read one of these books. I really want to read one of these books. Let's be clear. Let me throw this out there. I got a little naughty mind too, so I don't mind reading a naughty novel. What's a star parties? What are in York for star parties? What is that? Mm. Sorry for all the slurping. I got a little cough on me, just a little, not too much. So yeah, Harry and Meg are ruffling feathers in the royal family, and I just know there's one person in the world right now who's losing their stuff. Let me show you. I guarantee this person is fuming at Meghan. Fuming. Let me put it in there. Boom. He is livid. Meghan could like donate $5 billion to feed every man, woman, and child in the UK. I don't know if it costs 5 billion, but whatever. And he would lose his mind. He would call that like virtue signaling or something. He would find a reason to hate. Boy, woof, does that guy hate them? 1 second, I gotta get my charger. These things are getting ready to die. 1 second. I am back. phone needs charging too, so I need to make space on this dirty. We'll go to another angle. That way you can see me. And I can charge this up. Oop. There we go. Everything should be working. I'm just at a different angle now. Okay, now we're back. Where we at with the tea? And think about this. I was getting ready to end this thing about 30 minutes ago. Here we are, 50 minutes in. I'm still going live. That's what you meant. A star. Yeah, you really into this stars and astronomy. Let's see, VC bit. What do you think? If you want out, okay, get in with it. So it's out in the open, these stars things. So you're like out in the middle of a field somewhere. How do you manage that if you're in a wheelchair? Just curious. Until you've seen the horse head. This must be some type of sky observation in the sky, the horse head. I have no knowledge of it. You take your power chair. Got it. Man, how many years have you been in a wheelchair? Yeah. It's in the Orion. It's in Orion's belt, huh? What are you, MIB? You're gonna save the world with Orion's belt? You've been hitting the car when you were 11. Wow. Now, did you dart out into the road, or were you supposed to have the right of way and they were speeding? I'm curious. Yeah, my ex was actually hit by a car when she was a kid. Actually, when she was like 4 or something like that. Broke her hip, made one of her legs longer than the other, but she can still walk. They were speeding. That's terrible. See, in America, man, that guy would pay so much for doing that to you. So much. You know? So enough about Harry and Meghan. Now I gotta remember to face this way. Feels weird. Let me turn it. Let me get a little more this way. Is that out? There we go. Okay. Let me move it this way some. Let me do this. How's that? Okay. More straight up. Wow. Crazy story. Recently took a COVID test because I wasn't feeling so well. Don't think COVID's not around, guys. It's still lurking around. So, yeah. Got This is the question I had, though, was that, you got this NH rapid test here. And what's interesting, it says report all test results to the NHS. And I think to myself, well, do they still want the results now? Curious. I don't know. Who knows? Harry Meg. That's in my head now. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, what else should we talk about? We've been going live for almost an hour. And I was supposed to end it 30 minutes ago. That's crazy to me. You got me on here to stay 30 minutes longer. Even though I was going to be up anyways. Let's be clear. I'm up anyways. The question is, I got work to do. And should I be lazy? Yeah, I want to see Beetlegeist. Now, you told me about that earlier, Beetlegeist. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. It was, it kind of like burst not too long ago. Is it still kind of doing its thing? Because they say when it really goes, it's going to be like as bright as the sun. But I don't know. I don't know. Yes, it is. I'm thinking about it. How to get what kind of wheels we gonna need. These gonna have to be rugged wheels because I doubt casters will work. It's gonna have to be some type of rugged setup. It's gonna have to be, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. But it's interesting. I'm gonna try to put some engineering main power behind it. Mm. Who else is there? We got several. We got several viewers here. So say hello. Don't be shy if you're there. We have Speedy Thunder come out of his cell. He's wrote a few times. He's listening in. What else should we talk about here in the UK? What else is going on? It's supposed to snow. Southern Britain will be hit. Let's read that. Let's want to do that. Can I do that? How do I do that? Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. It's right here. How do I do it? Like this, like that. Let's look at this together, huh? Life in the UK. What's going on? Southern Britain could be hit with significant snow next week. Long range forecasts predict the cold blast will continue as temperatures plunge to -10. Woo! In the southern part, man, sit and spin. Better buckle up. It's going to be freezing up there. Absolutely freezing. If it's going to be -10 down here, the UK could see significant snow next week. So it looks like we're going to have a white Christmas, huh? Looks like it. Early modeling for the middle of next week suggests that snow could hit the country when a low pressure system drifts up and moist air hits the colder temperatures, bringing heavy snow across parts of the South. Met Office says. Wow, let's look at this. Predicted path of the snow could take midweek. Wow. Well, let me see. Since I've now looked at County Durham, I can say that it's somewhere here. Thus, you're going to have snow. So no stars for you. And I'm somewhere here, so I'm going to get hit with it. I'm somewhere like there. Well, no, there. Yeah, somewhere about here. So I'm going to get hit with it. Everybody on this looks like the people in Welsh are going to avoid it. Wow. Wow. Ice. Wow. Okay. This is terrible. It's terrible. It's going to be freezing. It's going to be absolutely freezing. Not looking forward to that. Wow. What's going on there? What happened? This is a interactive thing. Oh. But is this now? This is now. Yeah, this is now. Not looking forward to that. Definitely not looking forward to this. But luckily, I got a 4x4. So I'll be fine. So I'll just have to try not to get on the road. What we got here? Carl, engineering head on now. How can we cope? VC, I'm from California. I'm from Southern California. The best part of living in Southern California is the winter. Why? Because we get to watch it on TV. So I can't tell you how we're supposed to cope in this country. What I can tell you is when snow hits this country, 2 inches, 1 inch, a millimeter of snow, this place grinds to a halt. like a halt. You can't. The problem is the infrastructure, the roads. There's usually like these 1 and 2 ways in and out of the cities, so everybody has to do it. And so once it slows up for one, it slows up for everybody, and it just creates a cascading effect. Now, people in the northeast of my country, in the north, they can cope with like inches of snow, no problem. How do we fix that? Engineering hat on. Man, I don't know. Unless they have more, I'll tell you what we need. It's not an engineering solution, it's a resource solution. So when I think about when I've been on the East Coast in Philadelphia to see my children and it snowed while I was out there, the one thing that was was like made abundantly clear was that the roads were being cleared like almost immediately. And this was from local people being, I guess, I want to say like kind of like a militia type of thing. I don't know, brought in, drafted in to clear their section of the city. And I'm talking the inner streets, the major arteries, those would always be clear. And I think that's what we have to do. Yes, I was here for the Beast of the East. That is true. Yes, I was. It was terrible. I was here when it snowed last time, and it snowed pretty bad. What else is going on? What else is going on? We already discussed that. We've already discussed Harry and Meg. We discussed Meghan. Looks like the Daily Mail, the Tory friendly thing, is really after him. U.S. woman who was left bleeding after being raped by British tennis aide. Yeah, we won't talk about that. Two people smooching. Ken Starmer, the prime minister, is like a tennis prodigy who leaves the aging club pro wheezing. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but surprise, surprise, they're attacking the labor prime head of the labor government or labor party. It's Daily Mail. What you expect? Mm, mm, Now, now let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's really talk about this. What is wrong with people? Like, really, what is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? This is not okay. This is not okay. Who can you imagine? Just imagine for a second. Just be imagine. You are this little girl's boyfriend. You're now 25. You walk in and you see this picture on the mantle somewhere. You're thinking, what in the hell kind of family takes this kind of Christmas picture? All right. You are this guy's girlfriend. You're now 30. And this is the picture of mom and dad and little brother. And this is what they took. Let's be clear. It's not like dad has some tape on it. He just has a bush over it for Christmas. Mom is literally in coconut bra. And let's be clear. Dad is being a little bit judicious with this thing. I doubt he needed a leaf that big. Now, okay, this is fine. This is just to be funny. Now, this is a funny picture. This is hilarious. All right, I can take this. This is just silliness, Christmas fun. That's fine. That's fine. Now, this one, I don't know about this one. This ain't the look. Dad in his underwear, topless, kids smiling. This looks like the Griswold family Christmas. This seems about right. This is clearly from the 80s. Look at that hair, boy. Look at the volume. Women just don't wear their hair like this, boy. Permed out, ready to show out. They just don't do them like this anymore, do they? Jesus Christ, what is up with Santa Claus? I mean, this is like a Scouse Santa Claus or something. This dude was clearly having one too many. Do y'all see this? You see this madness? I mean, it's a grown ass man in a diaper. That's what this is. This is a grown ass man in a diaper. And if I look closely enough, no, that's just a diaper thing. Yeah, that's fine. This is kind of like Zach Morris from the 90s right here. Yeah. Silliness fun. It's Christmas. What? Okay, you have a little monkey. Wow. Ho ho, chilling with my hoes. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right there. Ho ho ho. Love it. Come on now. Come on now. Who thought this was okay? Who thought this was okay? Just imagine being the girlfriend of this dude right here, seeing this. Oh my goodness. Man, look at that shiner. Look at that. Jesus Christ, this is cringe worthy. I wonder, I don't have any pictures like, I don't think I got anything nowhere near as cringe worthy as some of these. This is okay. This is kind of wholesome. I'll give it wholesome. It's a little creepy, I guess, but it's wholesome. This looks like bad Santa right here. Whew. Everybody got a cigarette in their mouth. Wow. Jesus Christ, Dad. What is this? What is this? Now, here's the thing. Do people still do this to their trees anymore? You see all the I think they call it tinseling. I haven't seen Christmas trees like this in quite a long time. It used to be the thing. You know, you put that tinsel on the tree. But Jesus Christ, Dad. You could have put a shirt on. Wow. This is a redneck Christmas if I've ever seen one. Oh man. That's bad. Oh, it's okay. That's okay. These are hilarious. These are hilarious. Hey, DP's here. Let me see. Now you're all right, Damien. I'm sorry I'm seeing some of this stuff here because you gotta realize the screen and the stuff is on two different things. So I gotta get to the comments after. Let's see some of these comments. Man, these are like cringe weird all social services now. Call social exactly. They need one of those special jackets for sure. Some of this stuff is cringe worthy. This is okay. This ain't too bad. I mean, this is silly, but it ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. Man, which one is the worst? Let's see. The worst. This is up there. This is really, really bad. This is up there. But that ain't the worst. Out of all these pictures, I mean, some of these, this is funny. This is the type of shirt I would wear. This is the type of shirt I'd wear. But this, nah, it's not too bad. This is pretty silly. It's a grown ass man in a diaper. Never forget that. This is the worst. This is probably the worst. This is the cringiest of cringy, cringe shirts. Who does this to their family? Who does this to their family? Who does that? Tell me who does that to their family. Who does that? Who does this? Let's leave this one up there. Nah, this is here in the UK. Nah, Damien. Nah, this don't throw this to my country. This is right here in good old Grimsby Town. That's where this picture comes from. This is right here in good old Grimsby Town. Some are in County Durham. Some are in Liverpool. That's what this is. That's cringe worthy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who does that? That's what I want to know. Who in the world does that? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. So yeah. Hmm. mm. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. How do you Interesting. Interesting. Makes sense. Where we at? How do I get back? There we go. Back to the StreamYard. County Durham doesn't surprise. You know it. Grimsby is a bit cut off, but damn. What are you doing for Xmas? Me. I don't know what I'm doing for Christmas, Damien. I don't know. You've missed some of my earlier streams, but I've been going through some stuff, and I'm not afraid to tell you. You're a long-time follower, so I'll tell you. I've just been having some emotional, difficult personal stuff. So I've been struggling. I've been in a depression for the last month or so. And so I don't know what I'm doing for Christmas. I don't know. Normally I'd go to the States. So I haven't made up my mind. If I was to go to the States, I would have flown like next week. So I don't know. I haven't booked a ticket yet, but I'm debating if I'm going to go back to LA. So I'm thinking about it. It's on my mind. But as since been said, I got you guys. So it's good to go. And this is therapeutic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It does help. It really does. Talking has helped a lot. You know, I'll probably go on a walk when I get off of this. You know, probably just walk around for an hour outside. I'll go outside, go walk around, get in the cold air, get in my thoughts. You know, I'm like everybody else, you know. Interesting. Yeah, I feel it, Damien. Thank you for that. No, it's not seasonal. It's not seasonal. I just been going through a big issue. That's all. But it'll pass. It'll pass. It'll pass. It always does. That's what my dad tells me all the time. In my family. I know. I know. Yeah, a trip to the States might do me some good. The problem is here in the UK, we got all these strikes. Heck, I might not be able to get back in. I'll fly there, come back, and be able to sit and be sat there at Heathrow Airport for a day and a half just to get into the damn country. So I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. And I need to buy gifts, and I don't know what to do. I really don't know. But we'll figure it all out. So look, it is now 12:30. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna go for a walk. I'll just have some tea. And I will see you guys later because my bedtime is in 2 hours. And I got something I got to do. So I am gonna end this broadcast. Thank you so much. It's been great. We've been chatting. I will catch you guys on the next one. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you later. Peace.